Well, it brings back bad memories from the 1990s when Islamic militants and fundamentalists used bases in Afghanistan to make incursions into Central Asia, into Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. It was a real mess. And it also fits into the larger picture of bad Russian experience with Islamic fundamentalism out of Chechnya and the North Caucasus, which has brought very bad terrorist incidents in Moscow and other places in Russia. So it is a traumatic experience for Russia to see that Afghanistan may again come back as a source of trouble. Well, Russia has agreed with the NATO forces presently in Afghanistan that given that so much weaponry used by the Afghan military is of Russian or Soviet origin, that the Russians, when ISAF, the stabilization force, leaves Afghanistan, Russia will move back in and establish what they call maintenance bases. They will not be there in fighting capacity, but to maintain the weaponry that is of Russian origin, in an ambition to support the Afghan military, in the hope that the Afghan military will be able to stabilize the country. Well, I mean, the Taliban and other groups in Afghanistan will remember when they used to fight against the Soviet Russians. And now that the Americans and their allies are leaving, if the Russians are coming back, they will again be targets. And this time round, the Russians will be few in number, and they will be very exposed to attacks from the Taliban. So if Afghanistan really is destabilized and the Taliban get an upper hand, the Russian maintenance bases in Afghanistan will be very, very exposed. And of course, the Russians are very worried about all of this.